Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Wednesday, March the 28th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me? This is the email address you can use. This is a link to get into our free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to participate in our trading room. This is a link for a subscription to Trade Ideas. There's a 15% promo code there for instant savings on an annual plan or 15% off the first month of our monthly plans for both standard and premium. Up in the room at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time every day. That's when I get. That's when I start to share my screen. Get live on the mic at about 9:05, and I go to 3:30 Monday to Thursday, 3 o'clock on Friday. Again, just a reminder: the markets are closed this coming Friday for Good Friday. And hallelujah, my computer is all better now, so I don't have to worry about anything. Such a simple fix for the interested. All I had to do was just clean out my cache with my Chrome browser, and that solved everything. It was amazing. Initially, it was because my fans were worrying and going crazy, so of course, I cleaned out my computer, gave it the old dust job, etc. But then afterwards, it was still lagging. But anyway, there's a recommendation. If your browser is lagging, maybe it's just a matter of cleaning out your cache. Make sure you have all your passwords, etc. saved, username and password saved. All right, let me just actually get rid of. Just 1 second, please. Got to get rid of our ongoing chat session. Okay. So, well, today was a very boring day for me anyway. Let me bring up the chart. Now I got to find it. Sorry about that. I had to just let me find my chart. There we are. Okay, so now I decided to test the Holly this Holly server that I'm on. So just to tell you what I mean by that, we have a primary server which virtually everybody is on. So when you get when you load Holly in the morning, you're going to see your strategies, etc. They are doing some test work on Holly right now. So it's the same strategies. But I think that they're tinkering around with the filters, putting some custom filters in, things like that. So I decided to try that one. So I had different alerts that you would have had, and one of them was ZSAN, and the ZSAN alert was at 10:38. I got in a little late. It was really pretty whippy. This has been beaten up horribly over the last few days. Did hit a high of 11 before it fell back down. Kind of got out all here. I got in here right there, so I read it almost at the top, and then it popped up. No great shakes. I probably made. I think I got about 20 cents out of the trade. It wasn't that big a deal, but I'm just sort of intrigued by trying to follow this new version of Holly that may be released. The people who actually had Holly, the standard version of Holly today, I think they did quite well. There were some really good alerts from it. Let's see now. That, you know what? I mean, I was just, this D drove me nuts. I was trying to trade this one. I tried to trade this one twice. D did a financing, Dominion did a financing, and it was at 67.85. So there's the financing level. So when it hopped over 68 to begin with, I decided, well, you know, we've seen this time and again, that companies have kind of soared off their financing price. It's not typical, but when they do, they can really have a nice little run. So anyway, bottom line is I decided to take this one at 68.08, right about here, as it made its way over the whole number. It got as high as 68.19. I thought, all right, we're on our way. And then as it moved down again, I just got out for a 3-cent gain. Not to be, but then I tried it again. And got into this one again at 68.33. Thought, okay, maybe now it's ready. But again, it fell. You know, it's probably here when I got in. Yeah, it'd be on this one because I remember it made a little bit of noise, and then it fell again. So I took a 17, not a 17. I took about a 16-cent loss on the second time. And that's about it. I mean, this was very, very choppy all day. Not just this one, but I found a lot of situations just kind of chopping around. And so I'm really chomping on the bit for when earnings season starts, probably in about 2 weeks. We're just not getting that many earnings plays. We did have a couple of big ones. Lulu, which actually hasn't done too badly. Lulu can be kind of whippy. You know, I mentioned in the pre-market. I mean, this is Lulu. Let me just show you the daily chart on Lulu. This is an all-time high. Now, I don't know if you guys remember. Probably back in these days, probably back around, well, even earlier. It was here. Remember, yeah, back in I guess early in 2017 when the CEO or the past CEO, I can't remember exactly who it was, but certainly a big shareholder of the company made some disparaging remarks about saying that some women shouldn't wear our product, and that really, really tanked the stock. And it looked, I'm not kidding. I mean, this looked like one of those situations where, yeah, you can recover. I mean, it's still, a decent brand and all that, but would it be forever scarred? Well, anyway, there it is, all-time high. So it has come all the way back from these sort of low days, those bleak days where, social media was all over this company. But boy, it's come all the way back. And as a Canadian, I'm happy. Okay, it's nice to see a Canadian company, a nice success story worldwide for it. Um, and the other one was Restoration Hardware. That's another, and I only bring these two up because these are at least name. But again, very, I found it very whippy. Kind of difficult. I mean, this is a 15-minute chart. Look at all the topping tails and bottoming tails. No smooth kind of trend up, just kind of chopping around. So that's why I'm hoping that in a couple of weeks when we have more earnings plays to pick from, you can kind of zero in on the ones that are trending a lot evenly, a lot more smoothly, rather than trying to guess, directions all day long. All right, that is about it. I want to get back into the room. And I feel like I haven't really traded this week. The first 2 days were really a fiasco with my computer problems, but we're all back now. So, again, you want any questions for me? Here's the address you can use, the email address you can use. Link for the free room. No strings attached. We don't even ask for a credit card. All that you do is you just basically copy and paste that link into your browser, click on it. You'll be sent to a page which will ask you for your email. We'll send you back an email. You'll create a password one time and that's it. Okay? And that gets you into our room. And we have great traders in our room. This is just so you know, this is not about my telling you what to buy or sell all day long. My goal is, of course, I'm going to trade my own account, and if I get into trades, I'm going to talk about them. But I'm also there to help you understand how to use the program. That's the real reason for the room. It's a marketing tool. No, we don't try to hide that, but I don't think we're too overbearing about pressing people to take out subscriptions or all. We've had people in our room for months who, they've got to get very, very comfortable with our program. I guess some people take longer than others. But anyway, if you do decide that you want to take out a subscription, there is the link for you, 15% instant promo code. I'll open the room tomorrow at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Start to share my screen then and get live on the mic at 9:05. So remember, tomorrow is the last day the week for this market. It is closed on Good Friday. All right, have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.